My name is Clancy Philippe with the webpage Best of Mauritian Cuisine. I have the pleasure tonight to introduce Afzal Hussein from Plaine, Verte, Mauritius, and he'll be talking to us about Muslim cuisine. Afzal, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, myself, I'm Afzal Hussein from Mauritius, from the beautiful island. I can say that I come from Plaine. Plaine is a place where there are mostly all Muslim. I can say about uh, 90% all Muslims there. And I'm very proud I'm living here in this beautiful island of Mauritius. And I'm glad I'm on this platform with Mr. Clancy Philippe. So, okay, I'm ready. You can ask me everything.
Okay, please call me Clancy. I
Okay,
know
okay.
I I know Plaine Verte quite well because when I
Yeah.
grew up, I lived in Saint Francois, and we used to walk to Plaine Verte to take the bus to go to the Royal College in Cassis. And I've got
Mm-hmm.
many
But
friends living in
but
Plaine Verte.
nowadays, Saint Francois is part of Plaine.
That's right, it's expanded. And I used to
Mm-hmm.
know in Saint Francois there used to be the Moussa, Mousse, and quite a few others as well. And we were
Mm-hmm.
most of them, a lot of them went to Royal College, so we got to be pretty
Mm-hmm.
close together. There's also
Yeah.
I've got also friends who are living in London now, like Farouk Soawan. Every time I go to London, I stay at his place. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
give us a bit of a short history of what you've already started about Muslim settlement in Mauritius.
Okay, I think Muslim arrived in Mauritius during the British regime in 1810, I think. But there are thousands of industrial rebels from arriving from India. But historians say that they are already Muslim before that. For example, the Sobdar family, the Dina family, and I think the Masjid al-Aqsa is a proof that Muslims were already there before the British regime in 1810.
Yes, they
Okay?
also talk in the olden days that the sailors from various places, including uh, the Arabic countries, they visited
Yeah,
Mauritius.
yeah, that's why they call it the Camp de Lascar. At that time,
Yes,
it's called Camp de Lascar.
yes. Now, the Muslim cuisine in Mauritius, is it similar to the Muslim cuisine in the mother country? I'm talking about India. We sort of saying mother country would be India and Pakistan. Would the cuisine be similar in Mauritius?
I think the type of food is not particularly different. However, the way of cooking is not the same. Uh, the spices and the ingredients used in India, Pakistan are very different to Mauritius. And thus the result will be not the same.
Is it
But the
because
name, yeah, the name of, like, for example, the name of biryani in India is the same as Mauritius biryani, but only the name. But the way of cooking, the taste of cooking is not the same.
okay,
You understand?
the style they've adapted?
Yeah, they're different. Though this biryani is original from India, but Indian people love more the biryani of Mauritius than their own biryani. That
I,
I
I,
can prove it.
I found this when I visited China. Like the Chinese
Hmm.
cuisine in Mauritius appears to be
Hmm.
tastier than the Chinese cuisine in China.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, is it because in Mauritius we've got more good ingredients and also we sort of
And
cooking
also,
alongside.
man ka dia ban Mauritian je content kasi rangé.
Exactement. Sort of like
Yeah.
introduce techniques from different cuisine
Yeah.
into like, for example, the Muslim cuisine. Now, what is the basic philosophy behind Muslim cuisine?
But the most general philosophy is the, I think, the halal food, where you mean that any animal, the food that is either the chicken or the beef, I don't know, should be butchered in the name of Allah before
Yes.
conception. This is the main. That's the main. I can say philosophy of halal food.
Yep.
This is the main things.
Would
This
there
is very
be
very important for Muslims.
yes? Would there be certain style of cooking that would be more Muslim than anything else?
Repeat me.
Would there be a particular style of cuisine that would be more Muslim than anything else?
In Mauritius, for
Yes,
Mauritius.
yes,
Yeah, yes. I can say yes. All right. Because every many places, even in Mauritius, there are many places, but they use different style, and you will see that the taste is not the same. For example, here you can get 3 or 4, 5 banderas. Banderas, bansa Québec biryani.
okay,
Mais chaque biryani, chaque
différent,
banderise a goût biryani, pas pareil, pas
ouais,
pareil.
ouais,
Voilà.
different
Chacun
styles.
a notre propre style. Yeah, different style.
Maintenant, one of the things is that, like, I'll tell you why. When I wrote the book about Mauritian cuisine, it was the cuisine
Mm-hmm.
that we cooked at home. And what we cooked at home is not exactly the same as what for example, the Muslim community, the Chinese community would cook at home. So there were things missing. Like I met, for example, a Tamil lady, and she said to me, "How come there are not many Tamil dishes in the book?" I said, "What we've done, we put dishes that we normally cook." So similarly with Muslim families, like the cuisine that you would cook at home, would there be dishes that mainly cook within families, but not for everybody else?
Yeah, but as concerned for Mauritian, for all Mauritian, not Muslim, I think for all
Yeah.
Mauritian, because here you get many religion. You get Christian, you get Tamil, you get Hinduism, you get Chinese. There will be very many different uh, type of dishes. Type
Yes.
of dishes. Oh, but you cannot. I don't think you cannot go for all these dishes.
Yes.
If you are talking for Muslim, I think it's better we talk on Muslim food because if you will ask me about Tamil food, Tamil, I will not
Okay.
definitely I will not know.
Yep. Yep. Now, now some of the foods that Muslim families would cook at home would um, a lot of people know about them, or it's only like, for example, on special occasions where we get invited by Muslim family, then it would be cooked.
I can say that when we look at all the traditional food of Muslim around the globe, then I can say yes, they know each other's food. But for example, if you are talking about biryani in Mauritius or something like I don't know, there are many other religions that they know the biryani. What is it?
Yes,
Because the Mauritian community is very close. We are very close to each other. For example, Manu nous connaît qui appelle mine pour ban chinois.
yes,
Nous connaît qui appelle salmi pour ban chrétien. Pour ban chrétien. Peut-être ban là aussi je connais qui
yep,
appelle
yep.
biryani pour peut-être I think that there's a sharing. There's a sharing about this.
Yep, you're
They
right
know each
there
other.
because we're so close to each other. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when we have some dinner for a celebration, if it is multi
Mm-hmm.
dishes, We could start with let us say, a French sauce rouge or something, then we'd get on to something else which is Chinese, then the main course could be Muslim, then the dessert could be something else. So there's a mix of everything. And what I think we've done in Mauritius is we get all those different cultures to coexist so that we
Mm-hmm.
just eat it as a matter of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me about your favorite Muslim dishes.
For me personally, I love firstly normal. I like every Muslim biryani, and
Yes.
then I like uh, white rice with chicken masala, like something like this. I don't know if it is Muslim cuisine or not, but I like this very much.
Okay. There,
And
there's a lot of things like sweets which tends to cross
yeah, yeah, yeah.
boundaries, like Muslim and
There are
Indian.
many, there are many Muslim desserts, sweets, all this. But I think, yeah, maybe some sweet also. But if you're talking about my dishes, I will tell you biryani. I
Okay.
mean, and maybe halim. Halim say also is good. You know
Yeah.
halim?
Yeah, I know Alim. Yeah.
Halim.
And in fact, it's quite interesting. Like Alim,
Yeah.
at some point in time, I think the Chinese street stalls they were selling Halim as well
Mm-hmm.
to people. After a late
Mm-hmm.
night,
Yes.
they would drop in,
Yeah.
eat.
Even nowadays, you get halim selling here on the. You can go on the post food corner, you will get it. Even nowadays, you get it.
And Halim is something very unique that everybody
Mm-hmm.
loves.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about special occasions or celebrations? Would there be certain dishes that would be mandatory to celebrate?
But here I just got to a section 1 week before the ceremony award. They are serving us with biryani. You go to wedding, you will get biryani. You go to a ceremony award, you will get biryani. You will go to everywhere. You will go. The best, the main thing is the biryani. There's no other. I think that there's no other dishes which is used in the affection, all this. I think the biryani. Where you go, biryani.
It's like the
For
universal
example,
dish.
for wedding you will get biryani. For Eid also, even Eid also, every family will cook biryani. I think biryani is the first, is the main.
I remember when I was a kid living in
Mm-hmm.
Saint Francois, we used to have Koreachi, I think Rostoms as well. They used to,
Mm-hmm.
for celebration, they used to give us vermicelli pudding and other sweets as
Yeah,
well.
vermicelli. I think it's a part of dessert.
Yes.
It's not for a meal.
No, no, it's for dessert. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it's for dessert. But vermicelli is also is a Muslim food. Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. Vermicelli is also the food. Normalement, chaque Eid du monde mange vermicelli.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, tell me, over time, what I've sort of
Mm-hmm.
noticed in Mauritius that the young ones, a lot of them, they are eating fast foods and not
Mm-hmm.
sort of cooking at home. Has this affected Muslim cuisine in terms of families would cook?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. You know, nowadays, what I going to say, everybody is working. The husband is working, the wife is working, children are working, everybody is working in a family. They don't have time. So housewife no more exists. Uh, Nobody have time for cooking. So what is all they're doing? They rush for fast food. Absolutely, yes. I can say absolutely. There's a very big changes
Yep.
nowadays.
Like
There's
I've
a very big
seen,
change.
like I've seen in
Mm,
Mauritius, something that
mm,
just came out. I say recently, for the last 10 years or more, that they sell biryani on the front of their premises, and people would coming from work they would go and buy some biryani and take this
Yeah,
at home.
and they will buy either biryani or fast food like burgers
Yeah,
or kebab, all these things. But they don't have. But everybody's working. Even like before, you get a housewife in the to prepare, occupy the house, prepare good food for you. This is very rare now.
yeah.
You understand?
Now,
This is very
now,
rare now.
exactly. Tell me one thing. Something that's really serious is that the young ones they are busy, they're working, they've got fast food. Are they interested in learning from their mothers and grandmothers to cook traditional cuisine?
I can say very few. I can say very few because nowadays the young ones they are not too much. But you can get I can see 50%, 50%, but even less than this
Yeah.
because they don't understand. Nowadays the young one they are interested with other things. They
Yes.
don't understand. They don't have time for this. Or everybody on Facebook on that. I don't think so.
So there's a real risk over time that the traditional cuisines are going to be lost.
I can say that only the Bandari can keep this.
Yes.
Bandari
Yep.
Kagos.
Yep. Right.
This incident. But if, for example, if a Bandari is teaching a young one to become a Bandari, to keep this, yeah, yeah. Now I can say yes. I
Yep.
can say yeah, it can go, update.
So there's got to be some sort of conscious effort in terms of like the Bandari having other people to follow them up, to learn from them,
Yes,
and then also
yes.
cook for others. Now, the in fact something that you've already addressed, like within Muslim families, would there be things like at home? Sometimes you would cook minfrier, something else that's not Muslim, durifrier, minfrier.
Uh, Here in Mauritius,
Yes.
almost every day. Almost every day, I can see in my own household, for example, this carries or cook almost every 2 days or every 3 days bread, paratas, all this rugai,
Yep.
all this. Yeah,
So it's sort of well
yeah,
integrated.
yeah.
That's good. I think we've gone through a fair bit. In in the book that I'm putting together now, what I want to do is to like the book that's already been published, I've included at the front history of Mauritian cuisine and the various influences.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to do is to get a better understanding of the different
Mm-hmm.
communities and their cuisines and all the rest, and how it forms part of the culture. Something that a lot of people don't understand. I spoke with some of the young ones, I mean, my own grandchildren. They sort of like grew up here, but they eat Mauritian
Mm-hmm.
food at home. What's happened? They don't have any idea of a different, like they
What
eat
is
all
it?
sort of food. They don't differentiate. But this is Muslim, this is Indian, this is Chinese, this is Mauritian, which is good in a
Yeah,
way.
yes, because when they go for the food corners, if the guy means the pumos, the novi mos means the pumos means the novi mos biryani, the pumos biryani. What are like some different cultures.
That's
So
right.
now that yeah, they don't know. For them, all are food. They don't know that this is Muslim, this is from Chinese, this is from Tamil. They don't know this.
The
That's why.
good thing as a uniform thing, they all love Mauritian food, whether it's Tamil, Muslim, Chinese, French, or whatever. It's very
Mhm.
very interesting that they just love the food, and in fact they crave for the food.
Yes. But one thing I want to say that here in Mauritius, you can be a Muslim, you can be a Chinese, you can be Tamil, Hindu, whatever you are. But two things every Mauritian like to eat. It's dal puri, curry
Yes.
gopwa. You not agree?
And biryani.
Uh, biryani, no, biryani also and roti. That's every Muslim will buy on the street. They will buy. They will eat. Dal puri I think dal puri is the main
Universal.
food for all Mauritians.
Yes.
Yeah, it's universal.
It's very interesting when I went to London to study, and then
Mm-hmm.
that was back in the 70s. Like, there were
Mm-hmm.
not many Mauritian food there. People used to send cooked foods in containers with people traveling across. And then when you open those things and you warm them up, people say, Moussanti Maurice.
I can say my daughter currently live in France, and I can certainly say that she missed the home cooking here.
Of course.
She missed the whole cooking. Because I think everybody, every Mauritian who is abroad, Australia, Europe, wherever, they miss the Mauritian food.
Of course. But one interesting thing is that for non-Mauritians, like when they eat Mauritian food, because the flavors vary from dish to dish, it's not the same thing. And we find this
Yes.
extremely nice and appetizing. And they sort of like
Mm-hmm.
ask, how do you cook this? And give us the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's quite interesting that Mauritian cuisine is well loved. No wonder in a lot of countries, Mauritian restaurants are very popular.
Uh, yes, I don't know that for Europe or other country. You can tell me if in Australia Mauritian food is having there, is
It
working
is.
there.
It's almost everywhere. And they are very popular. And the good thing is that it's creating one of the things that's happened before people used to cook. But now, because of the competition, everybody is making sure that they cook quality food. If the quality of the
Mm-hmm.
food is not right, people stop buying from them. So there's a lot of pressure in cooking it well
Yeah,
and maintaining quality, which is really good.
I think the best publicity for your food, for your product, for your food is the quality, the taste
Yeah,
of your food.
exactly.
It's not about the advertising on social media. It's not always. If your food is good, you will get a long cake.
But the taste,
No need. Yeah,
the taste
this
is
is the
there.
best advertising.
No, that's what I'm
The taste
saying.
of the food.
Like people
Mm.
people talk among themselves, and if the quality is not good, they say don't go and buy from X because their food is no good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. If the food is not, the taste is not good, that will not work. Over there, this is not good. No, no, don't go there.
Yes.
We will have
Someone,
to, but if the food is good, we will invite you.
yeah, someone know what happened there. I saw a photo of Pakistan hotel in Plaine Verte. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember Pakistan hotel, like when I used to go to school and all the rest. It sometimes I think the doors stay open 24 hours a day. When cyclone came, they couldn't shut the door. It's a well-known, it's a well-known establishment.
Yeah, it's a very long time. This Pakistan hotel, very very long time.
Yes,
I think it's one of the first hotel for food for something like this. The first one,
would be.
Pakistan hotel. Now Pakistan hotel, Bismillah hotel, all
Yes.
these are very historic. I can say. Even nowadays they are working.
Very good. Afzal, it's been really nice having a chat with you and very informative. Thank you very much, and I'll keep in touch.
It's my pleasure to be with you on this platform. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll I've got the recording. I'll be in touch with you as and when I'm writing the book. If I need confirmation about certain things, I'll send you an email to get
Yes.
information on things that I'm interested in to incorporate.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry.
Very
Okay.
good. Take care.
Okay. Merci beaucoup. Allez, bye.
Merci. Cheers.
Cheers.